You're watching News Central TV. Well, barely 4 days to its governorship polls. Anambra is at a crossroad to either turn the corner of regional restiveness or slightly to disastrous implosion. And in this regard, the federal government and the aggrieved indigenous people of Biafra have been charged to collectively embrace the democratic process, avail the environment for a free, fair and credible election, and begin a much-needed political solution for mutual benefit, not just for the state, but the entire region.
After a keenly fought debate yesterday, some Anambrarians are still at a crossroad on who will succeed Governor Willie Obiano come March next year. Now, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA, is of the opinion that it has all it takes to still hold its ground come Saturday's election.
Actually maximizing the popularity, because in Anambra State, there is no other party, so to say. Anambra State is dominantly APGA, and any other party that is here do not have a structure. So it's only APGA that is in the lips of all Anambrarians. Anambra State is the best security state in West Africa. It's on record, you can Google it. And for this recent development, we believe it's some political mischief makers, our traducers who want to cause some mischief here and give impression that there's no security, or probably with intent to introduce a, what do you call it, state of emergency. Because if they say there won't be election, the consequence is that there could be a state of emergency and probably a wrong person will be placed there. So if, for instance, IPOB says there won't be election, I will advise that they look at it and evaluate it properly.
All right, so you heard there from Barrister Tex Okechukwu, National Publicity Secretary, APGA. Well, there are 18 candidates, by the way, of as many parties lobbying for the hearts and votes of Anambra people in one of the most uncertain elections Nigeria has ever had in its 6 decades of existing. Well, let's also remind you that this election is likely set to hold this weekend. And remember that on the other hand, you have IPOB agitating that it will not happen, telling indigents not to come out, Then you have just 3 parties that have been singled out to be the focus. We're talking about APGA, we're talking about PDP, we're talking about APC. And then you have 18 of them. So 3 taken out of 18. Of course, you know, you have 15 other parties. So it's all about the Anambra polls. And that's exactly what we are actually looking at. And
it is getting tense as we're counting down to Saturday, November 6th. But let's quickly see a survey by SBM Intelligence on what the people are saying about this election. Now, for the election for November 2021 in Anambra State, this election survey, at a glance, they went to 3 senatorial districts. That's the Anambra Central, Anambra North, and Anambra South. Will you vote in Anambra Central? They had a 29% from that the survey, with a 15% from Anambra North and a 42% from Anambra South. Now, they went on to ask the question, why are you not voting? Of course, 54% came out to say they would not vote because of IPOB. They're scared for their lives. 26% said they have actually lost faith in the election, while 9% says that the election will possibly, allegedly be rigged. 6% are coming out to say, for security reasons, I do not want to risk it. 5% are giving other reasons. All right, Oluchi, taking a look at this survey that has been carried out by SBM and looking at the breakdown, 54% saying IPOB is a clear indication that there might be a lesser number of people that will turn up in participating at the polls this weekend. Well, what do you think is actually a major problem that they will be facing? That's exactly one of the biggest conversations that everyone is actually having right now in Anambra. But as usual, we look forward to also keep our viewers updated concerning that election.